this area because we see a lot of these cases stem and relate not only here from South Texas, but to areas all over the U.S., all over the world. So what we're trying to do here is just formalize already an informal agreement and leverage some of the resources that each agency brings to the table. So without further ado, I'd just like to introduce my Assistant Special Agent in Charge, Kevin Benson, for the Brownsville office, who's going to speak to you a little bit more about this task force.
Thank you, sir. Good morning and welcome. It's my pleasure to announce the creation and the initiation of the Rio Grande Valley Child Investigative Task Force. DHS is the largest investigative component within the Department of Homeland Security, and again is charged with a large variety of statutes, and including the investigations regarding criminal cyber crimes and the exploitation of children. As Special Agent Fulton, one of our law enforcement's most important missions is protecting our communities and the children of our communities. The guiding principle of the Rio Grande Valley Child Exploitation Task Force will be to force multiply each other's resources, authorities, and jurisdictions to prevent and identify, investigate, and ultimately prosecute child exploitation-related crimes. The focus of this task force will be reactive and proactive child exploitation investigations with an emphasis on crimes against children relating to the internet, and then also the distribution and production of child exploitative material. No, absolutely. Yes, ma'am. The concept is that we're going to start here in Brownsville, develop our footprint, and establishing this task force. We do have HSI representatives within the Harlingen office and also in our McAllen office. So through this initiation of this task force, we expect to expand it once we basically get this solidified and developed and kind of a proof of concept and move forward. The task force will ultimately hopefully open up opportunities for additional training and resources allocation in this dynamic criminal investigative effort.
Our other offices in Harlingen and McAllen, which do cover Hidalgo County, and part of Mr. Fulton's area of responsibility is going to be all this area of responsibility. It's going to be the Lower Valley and the Upper Valley. We're going to have agents that are going to be working from the task force that are in Del Rio, Falcon Dam, and obviously McAllen, Hidalgo County. We will be covering all of it. The initial is going to be just here as the initial phase goes, and then we will be expanding as we move forward.
And our state and local jurisdictions have responsibility in those situations where the appropriate circumstances arise in an investigation, that we can facilitate and help our partners within this task force, not only within this task force, but any of our law enforcement partners, to further their investigative interests through our cybercrime expertise and knowledge. We will do that. And so that is one of the goals, is to facilitate that sharing of information and technology to advance everybody's investigations, and ultimately working with our prosecutors to make sure we can present the best facts and details to formulate a prosecution successfully. I think the important message today is to bring awareness to the issue that, like the District Attorney, Mr. Sine, said, times have changed, and now with the use of technology and the ability with our internet and our access to various high-speed technology, the times have changed a lot, where we need to enhance our efforts and combine our resources and to make this a unified front. And again, this has been going on for a long time, and this is just today is an opportunity for us to kind of formalize our agreements and again advance our cause united and bring attention to this critical issue.